Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bina Kerekebuna for those of you that are new here, and if you're an old subscriber clicking to watch my new video, thank you very much for stopping by. I do appreciate you. Well, as you can see from the title of today's video, this topic is not something that I'm happy to talk about. It's not something that gives me joy. Like I'm just saddened at the rate at which women suffer, and at the rate at which society had made it feel like women are supposed to be subjugated. So it's just a sad topic to talk about. So yeah, today we're talking about domestic violence, the alarming rates of domestic violence in Africa, in Nigeria, in the world. Like guys, I am tired. I'm tired of every day we see news stories of how somebody was battered and how somebody was just domestically abused. Like it's sad. It's really sad, and I cannot deal. I have some experiences I wanted to share with you guys. So if you want to know more, please definitely keep watching. About the domestic violence thing, I even heard that it increased during the lockdown because some people were locked down with people that domestically abused them. That is a sad situation to be in. Imagine that you can't move out of your house, you can't go anywhere else, and the person you're with in the house is someone that abuses you, someone that just beats you or rapes you or things like that. Like I cannot even begin to imagine how sad it will be. I mean, I've been at home with family, with my parents and siblings, and I've been safe. Some people didn't have that opportunity. Some people were not safe wherever they were during this whole lockdown situation. So my heart goes out to them. It's a sad situation to be in. It's a sad place to be in. I don't know, like I saw that video, the one Omoni Oboli did on the TikTok Omoni Oboli did on our Instagram page. If you guys have not seen it, you can go to our page and see about the girl pretending to call 911 and say she's ordering for pizza, but she was trying to report a domestic abuse case. So, but I think the abuser was there with her, so she had to pretend like she was ordering for pizza, and she told them her house address and that she would leave the lights on when they come. It was just sad to see that, because that's reality for some people, right? That's reality for some people. And first of all, I really don't understand how you can be in that kind of a toxic relationship. I don't get it. Like, if you've ever been in a toxic relationship before with an abuser and you had your reasons at the time, please let me know in the comment section, because I want to understand with you. I, for one, cannot even date someone that can squeeze my arms. Like, if you hold me, like we can't work like that. I'm sorry, we can't. If for example, you slap a plane and then he's like, we don't know. We don't play love and we slapping each other. We don't do that. Maybe because I think this. I think it boils down to upbringing again. I mean, if you showered so much love when you're growing up, you know what is right and wrong. You know how to be loved, right? Yes, that's what I think. I'm privileged. I thank God every day for the privilege to be loved, right? My parents loved me, right? Even when I started getting into relationship, I didn't get into a relationship with a bad person at first. So the person that built like my foundation with other men, apart from my dad, because my dad is very affectionate. I've said that before on this channel. My dad is an extra person. He's very loving, he's very sweet, he's very kind, he's very soft spoken and all that. So yeah, me and my sisters had like really good background with love and care growing up, so it was okay. And then when we started having relationships, we knew what was right or wrong, right? We knew that even my dad does not beat us right? My brother doesn't beat us, so nobody outside could beat us. It does not make sense that in my house we don't, like, it's only my mom that used to beat us when we were younger. My dad, not really. Maybe once in a while when he's like really angry, but that's like on very rare occasions, and you can justify his anger because you can tell that he's absolutely mad at the point. But with us, even my brothers, my siblings, they never used to hit us. It was not okay for you to hit somebody. No, it was never okay, right? So we'd have that mentality growing up. So being in a relationship with somebody, you would know that I know that I don't deserve to be hit. I know how my dad carries us like eggs. I know how my father treats me. I know how my brothers treat me, right? I know how my sisters treat me. So you can't treat me like I'm less of a human being. You can't make me feel any less of who I am. I already feel like a queen already. Like leaving my house, I already feel like there's nothing you can tell me. That's why I can come on here and appear to you guys without makeup, because there's nothing you can tell me that'll make me feel any less. Like I already know that I'm a queen and that I'm fine regardless. So you can't come and now abuse me, or mentally, emotionally, or physically. You can't do that, because like I said, I was privileged to have a strong background growing up, and I knew how to be loved right. So there's some people probably didn't have that. Some people probably didn't have that, so they get into these relationships and these boys are telling them they love them, but then it beats them, so they feel like your proof, love is a proof that you love me. I mean, some girls even say that if your boyfriend doesn't beat you, he doesn't love you. People actually say that with their mouths. And some men feel like if you just slap your wife every once in a while, on a love, on a relationship, on a marriage, you go slap us, can't you go slap us small. That's kind of marriage people are doing. That's kind of relationship people are doing. Like, for real, are you guys serious with me right now? Anyway, some people are in those kind of situationship, because I don't want to call them relationships or marriage. I just know that some people are in those kind of situationship, and it's sad, it's appalling. It's not a situation that I encourage at all. And I like to put it out there that our mothers and our grandmothers did not do right by us. They did not try. The people that raised these men, because these men didn't fall from the bush, right? They were raised by people, and then they were raised to believe that they are high up there and the women are here, right? So in fact, I'm not even sure probably they were high up here and we were like down somewhere here. So they were raised to think that, to believe that. So it's just sad that they were women were raised to be the weaker vessels and men were the stronger ones. So they have this patriarchy. Yes, they had this dominance over women, so they would do whatever they liked and they could get away with it. Society allows men to do whatever they like and get away with it. It's just a situation that it's sad. I would want to say that as mothers, as future mothers, we should do better with our sons. We should do better with all of us, not gender regardless. We should raise everybody regardless of their gender. Everybody should respect everybody. Everybody should treat everybody right. Gender is inconsequential, so we should know better. Like, these mothers of this generation, this 21st century generation, should just do better. I don't want to hear about domestic violence 10 years from now. It does not make sense for us to be hearing about domestic violence 10 years from now, knowing all what we know now, especially with social media, because it's not like domestic violence haven't been there from the onset. They've been there. People have been beating people like from time immemorial. I'm just saying, right now with the advent of social media, we can see these things more. These things have been projected in our faces more, so we know them now. We are more aware of what's going on in our environment, so we cannot even act oblivious at this point. So more sensitization needs to be done. Mothers, fathers need to do better. Mothers need to do better. They need to raise their children right. They need to do better raising their children. For example, like I said, I'm from a polygamous home. My two mothers were living in the same house. I never saw my dad slap any of my mother one day, or my stepmother. It wasn't even because they don't have sharp mouths, right? Because if they say women mouth too sharp, before you get married, know that your wife will have sharp mouth. Know that your wife will talk too much at some point. And I'm not going to encourage women to talk out of their league, but I mean, women sometimes will talk, right? That's where your self-control needs to come in. That's where you need to like hold yourself together and say, you being the bigger person is you not using your physical strength to exert on somebody else because you can. Do you get? That's what makes you a bigger person. That's what makes you the bigger man, not because you can hit somebody's child. I don't know if anybody is understanding me right now. So what I'm trying to say here is that as mothers, because our mothers no try, our grandmothers no try, they don't already give the impression that women are weaker, men are the ogre of everything, so women should be subjugated. Stand up, they will stand up. Sit, eat, blind eye, move this way. That's not what a marriage is about. We should change that whole mentality, and mothers should raise their children better and do better with this whole thing, because like we should just do better, please. Now with the personal experiences that I have, like 2 stories I want to tell you guys with this domestic violence thing. And if you can help, please reach out to me, because I'm just tired. I just feel like I need to call them out, because these are family. It's actually family. I have family members that are being domestically violated, and yeah, I need help. So if you guys can, if you know anybody that can help me, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let's help. So my cousin, first of all, got married in August. Yeah, actually, guys, that story of the groom, I'll insert it here, where the groom was slapped by the bride's brother. I told you about how all these forced marriages things work, and then one of my cousin is in a marriage that she's been battered in. So yeah, that's the story. She got married in October last year, and in less than 3 months, this man had beaten my cousin, broken her head. I think he even arrested her at some point. And then one time he beat her up till she was naked, and the neighbors came. She actually ran out of the house naked, and then it was the neighbors that came to clothe her with their clothes. And I'm just like, why? Okay, so the first time that he beat her, that he came to their notice, she went back home, and then he came with his people and came to beg and all of that. My dad was in that meeting, because it's my dad's family, by the way, my dad's part of family. So my dad was in that meeting where he came with his family to beg, and that he will not do it again. So he paid for hospital bills, he did this, he did that, and then he said, let them give him another chance. They already beat your daughter, break her bones. She was hospitalized for a few days. She's been discharged, and you guys decided to give him another chance because he came with his family to bed. When my dad was telling this story, I was just listening to him. I'm like, that for my mind, I was like, Daddy, you were in that meeting too, and you guys allowed this guy to go with this daughter, this your daughter, and then went back to his house. Really? For real? Because I know that my dad would not take it. I know that my dad would not take me or any of my sisters being battered, and then he would allow us to go back to the house. My father would carry gun, shoot that person. I know how my father, they carry us like this, like egg. Then another person come and beat his daughter, and then he will allow you to go back to the house. I don't think so. I do not think so, first of all. So there was a general consensus with him and his brothers that okay, this is they should give the boy a second chance. So now she went to the house, right, for the second chance. And this is the time that he broke her head. This second time now is the one that he broke her head. So she came back home with a broken head, bleeding. So they arrested the boy. I don't even know what they did with the whole situation. I have no idea. The boy was living freely in town. Then they now told her that she's not going back to him, that she should stay, that she's not going back to him again. This marriage is not working. That how can he come and beg that first time, and then they allowed him to have a second chance, and then he has battered her like this that cannot work. So she was in his house. She was in their house, in her parents' house. And then one day they called my dad. I think it was last week or so that they should go there having a meeting. They went there and they were trying to discuss the whole matter of how to handle the boy. They called Auntina, my cousin. She said that okay, she went out to one church with the guy for counseling, that they are going to see one pastor, that apparently that they are going for counseling also and prayer. So she said that she was in a church with this guy, that they are there for counseling. Ladies and gentlemen, she's counseling with a guy that broke her head. And what's paining me this whole my cousin's situation is that I know that she knows better. I know that she's more enlightened. I mean, I know the schools she went to. I know that she should know better on a normal day, but I don't know what this love people are calling, because the love that me I know is not the kind of love that is beating people's head and their head is breaking. Do you understand me? So if people are trying to convince me right now that this is love, that's not the kind of love that I know. Right? My Bible tells me that love is patient, love is kind, love is passionate, love is not breaking head. Love is not beating someone else's child. That's not the love that I mean. So people should stop mixing these things. Whatever is this, people should stop saying it is love, because I would not understand that somebody is in love with you and they are breaking your head. I do not get it. So my cousin apparently was with the guy in some church doing counseling, so he will not do it again. So he's going to turn out a new leaf. Yeah, he's going to turn a new leaf. He's going to be a better person. So I don't know what's the update on that, but I need you guys to come help me. Anybody that knows anything that can help me with this situation with my cousin and the second story I'm going to share, you guys should please contact me. And if you can get the guys arrested and they don't have, charge them to court, let them spend some time in jail so that they know that beating women is not okay. I need us to know that. I need the world to know. I need society to know that beating women is not okay. It is not okay. It's unacceptable. At this point, this is 2020. We cannot accept battering. We cannot accept domestic violence. We refuse it. I strongly speak against it. I strongly stand against it. So if you guys can help me in this fight, that's why I have this YouTube channel, and that's why I'm pushing this video out for everybody watching to please help me with this thing. Second story, my mom's younger sister, my mom's half sister, came home 4 days ago or something. Because I didn't know her, I just greeted her but usually with all my aunties we're very cozy, we're very cool, but this person I did not know she's my mom's sister, but they're not very close. My mom's father's child are somewhere else, they just relate once in a while, that kind of thing. So when she came home, I just saw just resemble my mother, the resemblance is there. So they were gisting outside. So I went outside and saw that there was a big bandage on her head. Big bandage. She had a black eye. Some part of her body was somehow. I didn't think much of it. So my mom was, because my mom's younger brother is one teaching me how to drive now. So my mom was like, usually he parks at our junction and then I go and meet him so we can go for driving lessons. He doesn't always come home. So that day my mom was like, I'm going for driving lessons. That I should tell my uncle that his sister is here. His sister is around in our house. If you want, you should drive down. My uncle was not. I didn't call my uncle. So she said, I should not worry that you can come tomorrow to come and see her. I should be around tomorrow. Okay. So when I got to my uncle's car, I told him that your sister is in our house, so people's sister is in the house. But mommy said you can come and see her tomorrow. When I saw her, I don't think she looks very okay. I think she looks battered. Trust me, I had not heard anything at this time, because I told my uncle that her head is bandaged, her eye is black, and she has a black eye, and she has some bruises on her body. And I really don't know, but that's what me I think from the situation that I saw. My uncle, I say, only for me to go for my driving classes and come back. When I came back, I checked my mom. My mom had some pictures on her Facebook stories. So yeah, messenger stories. I saw pictures of this my auntie's body. My mom had made my sister take pictures of it. My mom was right. So I go home from my driving lessons that day and saw on my mother's messenger, Facebook messenger, that she has uploaded some pictures of this my auntie's body, and the case was even worse than I thought. Like, if you see bruises, if you see things on, if you see marks, if you see battering, I mean, I always see this kind of pictures online when I hear, you know how we think that this kind of things will not happen to us, and it will not happen to someone that we know. Like, it doesn't hit so close to home. This one hits close to home. Like, I might not have known this. My auntie we don't have a relationship. Even my mom, I probably doesn't even have a relationship with her, but that's family. Regardless of what it is, she's family. She's my mom's younger sister, and someone did that to her. So you know how we always feel like things like that will not happen to me. We always see them online, but yeah, this happens to my mom's younger sister, my auntie. So I was so heartbroken. It just confirmed what I thought initially. So me, I just explained to my uncle based on assumption. So the pictures just confirmed my assumption. Should I shock you guys? Now? That woman is pregnant. The person I put pictures around so you guys can see what I'm saying. This woman is pregnant, guys. This woman that I'm showing you her picture right now. She's pregnant. This woman, she's pregnant, guys. Yeah, and someone's son. Someone's bastard of his son did that to her. I'm sorry. Okay, I should stop cussing and swearing. It's not good, but I'm so pained that people go through things like this, especially in this generation that we are in. I'm just saying we should do better, guys. We should know better. So I'm really pained because, okay, my mom have taken the case up. They went to FIDA, they reported the matter, they went to his village to ambush him, they put him in police station for now, so he's still in police cell. But there's a tendency that this guy can go scot-free if he signs an undertaking that he will not do it again. There's a tendency that he will go scot-free if him and his family can sign an undertaking that they will not do this again. And that's all. This guy gets to walk free. Really, that's all that might just be the end of this matter. The matter can just die a natural death like that. I refuse to agree. I refuse. I'm all for forgiveness, but I'm not one for domestic violence. So guys, if you know any authorities that can help me charge this man to court and make sure that he pays for his crimes, please let me know. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I really want these people to face the book. I really want them to know that it's not okay. Because that guy can go out of the streets tomorrow, meet someone. Okay, so now my auntie is saying she's not doing the marriage again. Uncle Weniva won't pay a bride price. This man has not met the family to pay bride price. He has not paid a dowry on her head. He's calling her his wife. She has children for him. She has children for him, and she's pregnant, and he's doing that to her. Even if she leaves him today, he might get another auntie tomorrow and be beating that other person that we might not even know of. That one might not even have a voice. She might not even have someone to speak up to. She might just be in that marriage and die. Guys, I don't want that to happen. So please, if you know anybody that can help us in this situation, please let me know. It's something I'm very passionate about. So I'm sorry that I'm not smiling in today's video. I'm usually a very jovial and happy person. If you're new on this channel, this is not what I talk about mostly. But my channel is all about faith, travel, and lifestyle. But this is a topic that came to me, and right now I just feel like we should address it real quick, and I need help. So if you guys know anybody that can help, please recommend. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope I do get positive response and feedback from you guys. And okay, until I see you in my next video, because this is why I'm ending this video. I feel like I've spoken too much right now. If you guys don't anybody can help, please get in touch with me. I'll leave my Instagram handle here, and you can also leave your whatever help you have regards in the comment section. So guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to me talk and just rant. I know. But until I see my next video, guys, please remain in God bless you. Please stay at home, stay safe, and do not promote domestic violence. Thank you guys. Bye.